Welcome to the Orbit Roulette staking tool. If you like playing roulette online, I think you'll like this little tool. It's very simple to use and it's a very clever tool. 2 buttons only. First button, get the stake. The second button will be whatever number comes up on a roulette wheel. So you've got 36 numbers here plus a 0, so whatever number comes up on the roulette wheel, you click on that number that come up and then you get your next stake. Isn't that simple? Now the staking tool itself is how can I say, it's a very complicated bit of mathematics goes on behind here, so you won't understand it and don't even bother to try. Just trust it, okay? Whatever this staking tool tells you to do, do it. Don't deviate from it at all. Whatever it says the stake's got to be and where you place it, that is what you do, and don't try and beat the staking tool. The staking tool will win you money. Now I know all you skeptics out there say, oh, I've heard it all before. Yeah, I've heard it before too, and before I started doing this, and I'm with you in that camp, you know. So just bear with me and test this out for yourself, okay? I want you to actually do a test for me of 50 numbers, okay? 50 numbers on a roulette site, okay? There's plenty of roulette sites out there, but do it with a live croupier, okay? Don't do it against computerized wheels, because I've got no confidence in them being fair at all. I think they will take the money off you. They're more or less like the slot machines. They're set to pay out a certain amount, around about 60% or something, so therefore you're not going to beat them. You might, with this, you might sort of hold your own, but you're not going to beat them. Do it with a live croupier and follow the instructions exactly. Don't deviate from it. Whatever it tells you to put on, that's what you put on, and you put it on wherever it tells you to do it, okay? Because there's a lot of work goes on behind here. Now I'd love to actually put a roulette site on here to play this against it, but I can't, because if I do, they're going to take me to court, and I don't want to go down that route. Thanks. I'll generate my own numbers. Now this is an Excel spreadsheet. Most of you have got this on your computers, and if you want to generate numbers, it's not as much fun. I think better that you actually have a split screen, put our staking tool there, and have a roulette site here, and as the numbers come up you just enter them. But for our purposes we're going to generate some random numbers. Now if you look here, there is a number. If I click on that, you'll see that there's a formula on there, and it says equals rand between, and then in brackets 0,36, end of brackets. Now that simply means it's a random number that's been generated between 0 and 36, and there's your 0, there's your 36, exactly what you have on the roulette wheel. Now I'm going to copy and paste this across, and I'm only going to do 10 numbers. I don't care whether it wins or loses, because the test is for you to do, not for me. And as I say, when you do it, you'll see that this is no con, and it's going to win you money, and you're not going to have to pay a penny to use it. It's absolutely free to use. So you can go onto the roulette site, play for free, you just play for fun, so you're not putting any money on, and you can use our tool free as well, so therefore it's not costing you a penny to try it out. So what have you got to lose, okay? So like I say, we'll generate our own numbers for our own test, okay? And I'm only going to do 10 numbers, so let's go across like that. And where are we? 10. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. There you go. So we got a 0 in there. That's lovely, isn't it? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to play it. Okay. So let's make a start on this now. The roulette the tool will actually reset every time it's made money, and it will reset back to £1. So if you've had a losing run, and suddenly you've won, and you've won £2 or £3, okay, it will reset back to £1, and you restart all over again. So you're actually doing it in little sections. Each time you win, you're starting a new one, and each time that wins, you start a new one. Okay, is that clear? Right, let's start then. Get the stake first of all, and up here it will tell you what the stake is and where to place it. It says £1 on odd. So, oh wait a minute. What I'm going to do, I didn't want to do anything to start with. I want to copy and paste those numbers up there, because every time I do something those numbers would change. So let's click on there and copy and paste them up here under this option 1, 2, 3. Okay, see it there? Now when I do, you watch the bottom numbers change, whereas the top numbers will stay the same. Okay, there you are. There's our numbers. The bottom numbers have changed, so we'll get rid of them now. And the reason why I've done that is simply because each time we win, I'm going to put a W. Each time we lose, I'm going to put an L. Okay, it's only really to keep track of what we're doing. So, like I said, the first stake is odd £1, and 6 is not an odd number. Click on it, and it will tell us we've lost. There it goes, and we've lost £1. So let's put the L under there for the loss, and get the next stake. And there it is, £1 on high. 22 is high. Click on 22. And we've won, but we haven't won at all really, because we lost one and now we've won one. So we're back to square one. Get our next stake. And it's odd £1.50. 2 is not an odd number. Click on 2. And it's going to be a loss. Okay. Let's put the loss in and get the next stake. And it's odd £2.50. 6 is not an odd number. Click on 6 and we'll lose again. Yep, there it is. Let's put the loss in. Get the next stake. And it's odd £3.50. 15 is an odd number. Click on it. That shows we've won. Okay, put the W in. We still haven't won any money yet though. We're still 50p down. Get the next stake. And it is red, £4.75. 23 is a red number, I think. Just see. Yes, it is, and now we're £4.25 plus. There's the W. Now, as I say, when you've made money, the staking tool is going to bank that and revert back to a £1 stake. So let's just test that and see. Get our next stake. And there it is, £1 on high. You can't get any lower than 0, can you? Okay, let's put the 0 in, and we know we're going to lose. Yeah, so we'll put the loss in there. Where are we? There we are. And get our next stake. And it's high £1. 17 is not a high number. Click on there. And it shows that we've lost. We'll put the loss in there and get our next stake. And this time it's even £1.50. 20 is an even number. We'll click on that and it will show we've won. So we'll put the win in there and get our next stake. So this is our last number, and the bet is red, £2.50. Well, 5 is a red number, so let's put that in there. And we've won, so now we're up to £6.25. Now, okay, we've been lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins. So 5 losses, 5 wins, but we've actually made £6.25, which, you know, it's not bad, is it? Could have been worse, and a lot of times it is worse. It's only when you do 50 numbers that you actually come into your own. And as I say, the stakes have been fairly low because, you know, we haven't had long losing runs really. But if you do get long losing runs, you've got to be prepared for it. And it's no good me saying to you, this is going to make you money. You don't need much money. You've got to have a kitty. and that kitty must be between 100 to 150 pound, because you just do not know how this is going to turn out. You know, you will get a long losing run and it's going to scare you, but the way our stakes go up, they're not scary really, because you know they don't really say you're doing the martingale system. Now if you got sort of well, let's say how many, say 6 losses, okay, that'd be £1, next one is £2, next one is £4, next one is £8, next one is £16, next one is £32. So you've lost £31, and then you've got to put another 32 on. That's £63 you've got to put on, or you've got at stake. And what happens when you win? You'll win £1. Now that is for lunatics, isn't it? I mean, only lunatics play the martingale system. Yeah, okay, yeah, you will win the pound, but what do you want to do? Do you want to put £100 on to win a pound? Of course you don't. And that's the only way you will win, guaranteed. Now with this, the staking is entirely different, and it's all done behind here. There's a lot of work goes on behind here, and not only is it keeping the stakes low, but it's also looking at what's going on with the roulette wheel. And sometimes it will suddenly jump, you know, it might say red, 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 and then suddenly it will go high. And that is because it's found something where high is due to come up. You know, it's finding winning runs, it's finding losing runs, and all that sort of thing. It's very complicated. So just do exactly what this tool tells you to do, and you will win money. Okay, sometimes when you get the long losing runs, you might have to put £25 on or something like that, but do it, because it will win for you. Believe me, it will win. So don't panic when you are losing money. Just simply carry on to the end of 50 numbers. That's 50 numbers. And if you're in the middle of a losing run and that hasn't reset back to £1 up here, carry on doing it until that does win and reset to £1, and then you stop then, and you see just how much money you make. Okay, now I can't be any fairer than that. You're going to play this absolutely free, not going to cost you a penny to play it. You can go onto the roulette site, play for fun, therefore it's not costing you any money there, you're not putting any money on, so therefore you can test it out absolutely free. Okay, now who else does that for you? You can go onto any of the roulette things on YouTube and you won't get that anywhere, but we're doing it because we are confident that we've got something good here. Okay, so thanks for your time. Now when you go onto our website to try this out, it is www.orbit-roulette-staking.com. okay, www.orbit-roulette-staking.com. and when you go on there, click on register and enter your username, your password and your email address. And then when you've done that, at the very bottom you'll see a little sliding key, and I don't know whether we've actually got it on there at the moment, but there will be a little sum you have to do that says like 10, add 10 and 15, and you have to put the answer in a box. Now if you're not very good at maths, get someone else to do it, but whether or not that's on there at the moment I don't know. But you just go to that key, then slide it across, and then it will turn green and say you can now enter the thing. Click on that, and once you've done that you'll get an email sent through to your email address, and it will have a link. So when you click on that link, you will automatically then be registered, and it will say to you, you can now go onto our website and actually play on this this staking tool. Okay, and as I say, absolutely free, no worries, so don't worry about it at all. All you knockers, all you skeptics, get on there yourself. Okay, and if you don't win money over the 50 spins, you come back and say I'm a liar. Okay, well thanks for your time, and let's hope you do take the initiative now and come onto our site and test this out for free. And when you see that it does make money, you tell your friends and get them to come on here too, because isn't it about time the roulette sites actually paid a little bit of money back to the poor old punter who's been giving them money for years? I think so. Okay, thanks for your time. Bye.